In the heart of Detroit, Michigan, where the winters bite and dreams often get buried under snow, lived a man named Marcus Hill. He wasn't always a success story. In fact, there was a time when Marcus's home was the back seat of his old 2003 Honda Accord, parked behind an abandoned warehouse. Marcus grew up in a working-class family. His father was a janitor, and his mother worked 2 jobs as a waitress and a cleaner. Money was always tight, but dreams? Marcus had plenty. He wanted to be an entrepreneur, not in the Silicon Valley sense of the word, but someone who could take an everyday problem and find a real solution. After graduating from high school, he worked various odd jobs loading docks, gas stations, fast food joints, anything to support himself and his family. He tried starting a few small businesses, a vending machine gig, a mobile car wash, but none of them stuck. Then, in 2015, everything collapsed. His last business failed. He maxed out his credit cards, and his landlord kicked him out. With no money and no one to turn to, Marcus found himself homeless. The very Honda Accord he once drove to his dreams now became his only shelter. But Marcus wasn't broken. Not yet. He started observing something interesting while parked in downtown Detroit. Every morning, he'd watch dozens of cars circle blocks desperately looking for parking. People were late for interviews, jobs, meetings, just because they couldn't find a spot. That's when the idea hit him. What if he could turn parking into a business? Marcus used the free Wi-Fi from a nearby coffee shop to start researching. He discovered that parking was a $100 billion industry in the U.S., yet so much of it was inefficient. Lots were underutilized, people were frustrated, and technology hadn't caught up. He pitched his idea to dozens of investors, an app that connects drivers with unused private parking spaces like driveways, church lots during weekdays, or closed-off construction sites. The answer was almost always the same: number. But he didn't stop. He took a minimum-wage night job cleaning office buildings to save every dime. He learned to code through free online courses, and after 6 months, he built a rough prototype of his app, Park Right. His first break came when a local church agreed to let him list their parking lot during weekdays. He put up signs, advertised on Craigslist, and waited. Within 2 weeks, every spot was booked. That small success opened doors. More churches, then apartment complexes, then even small businesses with extra parking space joined in. By 2018, Park Right had expanded to 3 cities. In 2021, a major investor saw Marcus's story in a local newspaper and offered him funding to expand nationwide. The app exploded. Today, Park Right operates in over 40 U.S. cities, employs more than 300 people, and has helped thousands of property owners earn passive income by renting their unused parking spots. But Marcus never forgot where he came from. He started a foundation that provides housing and job training for the homeless, especially those living in their cars, just like he once did. He goes to shelters to give talks, not to boast, but to say, "I was you once, and you can be me." Marcus Hill didn't just build a parking empire. He built a bridge from despair to opportunity, from sleeping in his car to helping others get back on the road.